You don't find happiness, you create it. Firstly, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nur Farah Ain Farhan binti Nurzaki and I live in Kuala Langat, Selangor. And this is my hometown. Today, I would like to do a speech introduction and my title for this speech is The Happiest of My Life. I am interested in video editing and photography as a hobby. Once I have pressed the shutter, the photo belongs to me forever. Whenever I am tired or when my world is losing hope, I could always read a smile even in the photos. My interest in video editing and photography has made me see the world differently, and I see this hobby taking me in the future. Almost everybody has telephone in their pocket these days with a cool working camera in it. This allows us to take pictures of our daily life, and we all do this. It has become a normal thing to do. We share many stories, especially in Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on. From that, I could say photography has become our second nature, and it is how I started my hobbies since 2019. Photography is one of my favorite hobbies since 2019. I firstly recorded and edited video when I am with my family to going to Sungai Chongkak. I realized that I have to save memories, at least for now. Someone may ask why I have to bother in taking photo instead of having deep memories in my heart. However, composing memory is not that easy. Every time I look out the photography and the video that I have taken, I could renew my memories once. I find both creating a travel video out of the video clips that you gathered during your trip and watching the video you made afterwards to be ultimately enjoyable activities. I don't mind spending hours working on a video to make sure it's good as I can make it. Also, I volunteered to edit my siblings' 4 hours of footage into a more entertaining 1 minute of picnic video. I was happy to have the editing practice. Essentially, it all comes down to personal preference. I enjoy making videos more than I enjoy taking pictures, and I'm better at it. So I will keep making videos, at least for now. Next, I want to share my valuable experiences with my friends. Since I live with my grandparents, because of my parents are busy with their works, I have to create my happiness with my friends. I do a lot of activities with my friends since school, and it becomes a valuable memory in my life. And it's almost 10 years of our friendship, and of course there are stories of love and sorrow. We swimming, travel, hiking, and picnic together, and we are still together. One day, when I and my friends going to FRIM, which is the Forest Research Institute Malaysia in Kepong, we were very happy that we can spend time together to look at nature and breathe the fresh air. When we went to go up Hanging Bridge, I was very dizzy, and the guide asked me and my friends to take a shortcut. He said, if we hear a waterfalls, it is close to the place that we want to go. But when we hearing the waterfalls, we didn't find any waterfalls, and that's made me anxious. We lost. And I continue my journey. Suddenly, I saw something ahead, but my friend said it was a wood. So we continue our journey. Suddenly we stop. The thing is moving. The object is very large and long. There are snakes. We moved slowly backward and kept running. I cried, but my friend calmed me down. The water has run out. I think this is the end of my life. Of course, there are no signal on the phone, but eventually, Alhamdulillah, I was able to call the guide there, but they still couldn't find us. We were sitting under a big tree, and all of a sudden, we heard a sound of many animals making us really scared. The watch showed we had been lost in the woods for 5 hours. But suddenly, a couple came. But they are not the guide. Who are they? Apparently, they are the right people and they saved us. Although this was not a sweet experience, but this was a very valuable experience and I faced it with my friends. We faced difficult things together. Puisi santun seni dilakar, rambut berikal tampaknya sayu, budaya pantun moga akan mekar, tradisi dikekal warisan Melayu. And lastly, I want to share to all of you what skill that I have or had. I can make and reply classic poem which is pantun less than 30 seconds. I love to write poems. And that is a poem that I wrote by myself. Everyone knows pantun is a classic poem that became a pride of the Malay since time immemorial. However, nowadays, the culture of making poems or reciting the poems in daily life is seen to be fading. So here, I am one of those who continue this culture. I can make and reply poems less than 1 minute. But how? In 2015 until 2017, I have joined a poetry competition. At first, I thought I just had to memorize the poems, but the teacher told me that I have to reply the poems from the opponent within 1 minute. That's really surprised me. I had to go practice and memorize classic work to improve my poems from dictionary. A lot of training made my feelings mixed. I almost gave up. But at the competition, I have become a champion and need to go to the state level. At the state level, I also got a place and it went on for 3 years. After competition in 2017, state writers praised me because I am the best and I was very happy for getting praise from him. When I come back to school, I became famous because of the talent that I had and everyone congratulated me. This is because making and replying a poem in 1 minute is a difficult thing. Various questions would be thrown and I would only have to answer within a minute. I am proud of myself and I managed to make the school proud of my achievement. For the conclusion, to be happy, one must first understand what real happiness is. We must find joy in each and every moment in life. I am happy with my hobbies, my friends, and skill that I had. Happiness should not be dependent on people or circumstance. My happiness is what I choose. If I was happy, I could spread happiness and that is the happiest part of my life. Thank you.